arrest warrant shedding some light into the events on May 24th and leading up to the day Jennifer Dulos went missing, and taking center stage, findings from the chief medical examiner.
Over 7 months of interviews, and now new information coming to light.
As I'm listening to what you're saying, and we're also looking at this arrest warrant.
According to Fotis Dulos arrest warrant, investigators asked Michelle Triconis about the two individuals driving through the north end of Hartford dumping trash bags. Triconis identified the male as Fotis Dulos and the truck as the Ford Raptor registered to Fotis' company Ford Group. Triconis confirmed she was the female passenger pictured on surveillance cameras in the Ford truck. Also new, conversations of an old vintage bike. An associate of Dulos told investigators that Fotis owned an old model French bicycle. On the day of Jennifer's disappearance, surveillance video from homes in New Canaan show a man dressed in a hooded sweatshirt riding on the bike consistent with Dulos' bike toward Jennifer's house. Evidence recovered from the Albany Avenue trash receptacles in Hartford contained a logo consistent with that same vintage Mercier brand bike. Investigators recovered 4 zip ties, 2 stained with a blood-like substance. Given the context of the case and circumstances in which they were recovered, it appears the zip ties were used to secure and incapacitate Jennifer Dulos for some time period. As there's little reason to incapacitate a deceased person, it's reasonable that Jennifer Dulos was alive at the time the zip ties were attached to restrain her movements and to prevent her escape. And the chief medical examiner weighing in. Dr. James Gill was provided photographs of the crime scene and evidence seized in Hartford. Based on the facts of the investigation, the degree of blood loss, as well as other factors, he was prepared to state that Jennifer Dulos had sustained an injury or multiple injuries, which he would consider, quote, non-survivable. Dr. Gill categorized the event as a homicide of violence.
And of course, these are just some of the new pieces of information in the arrest warrant tonight for Fotis Dulos and Michelle Triconis. If you want to read those warrants in their entirety for yourself, head to fox61.com or our news app. I'm Ben Goldman, Fox 61 News. Brent?